Hi, I'm Mulnick, and I want to talk to you today about intentional creativity or transformation through creativity. I've been a chiropractor for 30 plus years, acupuncturist for 12, 13 plus years, and healing and offering a change in people's lives has always been incredibly important to me. Helping people to improve the quality of their lives, opening them up for more joy in their lives. In 2009, I had the opportunity to go to a retreat at the Chopra Center. And when I walked in the room, the whole wall here was filled with the mandala work of Paul Husenstam. And it literally touched the depths of my soul. I had been familiar with the mandala a little bit, but that's when I was really formally introduced to it. And every day during the retreat, I would come back and I would look at the work. And by the end of the retreat, I said, Paul, I hear that you do workshops. And he said, yeah, where do you live? I said, Idaho. And he goes, oh, I'll be in Boise in 2 weeks. And so I said, I'll be there. I threw my arms around him and said, you have just made my day. So I started painting the mandala and very soon started sharing it with others and watching that transformation start to take place. Now, mandala, the word means sacred circle. It's that which connects this inner part of us with the greater energy of whatever you want to call it. It's in all cultures and all religions. Christianity has the rose cathedral windows, the Christ halo. In the Native American tradition, it's the 4 directions, the 4 seasons, the circle of life. It's typically more known in the Indian and Tibetan culture, so Hinduism and Buddhism. And basically, again, it's that which connects that deep part of us to all. In sharing the mandala, I watched how people who, well, I don't even know how to draw a straight line, or I can't even do more than drawing a straight line. I don't know how to paint. I've never done anything. And they would come away with these amazing, beautiful mandalas. So it was a joy to see that which started opening people up. And they would look at their paintings and go, oh my gosh, that came through me. It's like, yes, that came through you. So yes, you painted it, and yet it opens one up to something that is far beyond what is just them. And when I found for myself when I was painting mandalas, I felt truly in the state of love, which is a really nice place to be. I like being in that state. So in this past year, I became acquainted with Shiloh Sophia McLeod, who formulated or came up with the Color of Woman method. It's a method of intentional creativity that makes it possible for anyone to paint and discover healing. The Color of Woman method allows an individual to go within and to hear the voice of the muse or that inner artist and give them a voice, as opposed to this inner critic that often sits on the shoulder going, yak, 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 you can't do this. Who do you think you are? What do you think you're doing? You can't do this. And it allows hearing this voice that indeed we are good enough. We are more than good enough. We are amazing. We are beautiful. It's a method that is a cross between intentional creativity and shamanic journeying, something that is accessible to all. And again, as I have gone deeper into this method and incorporating it and blending it with the mandala for not only my own healing, but to share it with others, it's a beautiful combination that allows anyone to tap into that place inside that is lost, that's wounded, that needs healing. The Color of Woman method allows us to regain parts of us that perhaps have been cut away. For myself, as a 6-year-old, and dancing with my cousin filled with joy that a 6-year-old would have. And my siblings, not meaning anything vicious, but being siblings, I remember so acutely them coming to the door and laughing at me that my cousin, who was 5 and younger than me, was doing a better job dancing than I was. And I remember feeling that part of me that just got pulled away, that spontaneity, that joy, that creative expression. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. And there are many times in our lives that, when we are loving deeply and something that slams into the side of us, or the person that is, whether it's physically, emotionally, sexually abused, that cuts off a part of them. And so the Color of Woman method allows us to regain that part of us that has been denied, that beautiful joy, love, creativity. The paintings, often when we're painting as a youngster, and the paintings get put up on the refrigerator, and everybody goes, oh, that's really sweet. And as we get older, it's like, well, get serious. You can't make a living painting. What are you doing? Be serious. Get a job. Get a real job. And people that, again, cut away that part of them, or dampen down, dismiss, minimize the beauty of who they really are. So as I share the mandala, the Color of Woman method, and I see people come alive, and I hear their stories, and I don't always have to hear them because it's not a time that always has to be shared, but watching the transformation that happens on the canvas. People that have histories of living with people with mental illness, and they have the shame, the guilt, the pain, the hurt, the embarrassment of living with a parent or sibling that has mental illness, and hiding away, and being able to put that or some other painful part of their life into the canvas as a safe place to hold it. They don't have to carry it around in them anymore. The headache, the heart pain, the gut aches. There's so many ways that we have, that we store pains in our bodies, physical, emotional, spiritual pains and traumas, and they have to go somewhere. And so often we hold them in our bodies. And as a chiropractor, or healing in that form of caregiving, the pain that people store in their bodies, the disease process that happens, and through the creative process, the transformation process, it allows a place to heal, a place to put it in a safe place that we don't have to carry it around. And if you need it, it's there on the canvas. So it's a wonderful form of healing that has truly transformed my life, and daily I see it helping to transform other people's lives, to heal that which needs to be healed. So I hope that you've gained something from this, and if you want more information, you can find me on www.mandalas for joy, the digit 4, mandalasforjoy.com. Hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you.